What's going on, guys? It's Twintuitive 717. I am back with the Bossy Beeves in a Basket, and we're going to dive right into some messages here around the masculine collective, but I do want to start with the energy between you and your divine masculine. I'm going to shuffle off camera here, but I will let you guys know what comes up. If I have to cover up the image, I will. I am really called to the tarot of sexual magic lately, and I want to use all of the decks. So, universe, please provide clarity to those who are watching. All right, guys, let's get the energy between you and your divine masculine. Okay, so we have the Hermit, which means I feel like both of you are quiet right now, particularly when it comes to the divine masculines. They could be very worried about what it is you're doing and where it is you're at, why it is you're hermiting, why it is you're quiet. We have been talking a lot about your masculines feeling like you have your back turned. So if you guys kind of look, they're here like sitting with the flame blown out of this candle, and there's a man and woman in the background. So I do feel like there is a sense of wondering what it is you're up to, divine feminine. Maybe even wondering who it is you're with. But I feel like the divine feminines are just minding their own business. What's the feminine energy like? I feel like your masculines are really curious about you, okay? Particularly who it is you're spending time with. I'm getting that really heavy with the Hermit card here. They may be also very quiet, but they're heavily focused on you. The thing is, right now, many of the masculines, because I feel a lot of the feminines have their back turned, telepathy or grabbing your attention, even through song synchronicities, it's really difficult because if many of you are getting the song synchronicities, you're tuning them out. That's the best way I can put it. Like, I have been channeling Standing Still by Jewel consistently. So that might be a song synchronicity for some of you. I don't know if any of you have been hearing it. But that's what I get from your masculines, is they do feel a little bit left behind, okay? Let's get your energy here, divine feminine. Shadow side and the dark night, okay? The moon, mysterious, something hidden. I feel like you're hidden from them at this time because the moon card is feminine energy. So a lot of you could be mysterious right now. You're quiet. You're keeping your moves hidden. And it's making your divine masculine really wonder what it is you're up to. I feel like you want to be secretive as well with the moon card here coming out. If many of you are having moments of like the dark night where things could be up in the air, things could be uncertain. Maybe you're uncertain of what your next moves are, and that's why you're keeping things hidden or laying low. I just feel like a lot of your masculines cannot reach you at this time, and it confirms that there's just a lot that you don't want seen, a lot that you don't want known, divine feminine. Okay, now let's get your masculine's energy here. Let's get your masculine's energy on what they're doing while it is they're hermiting. Okay, so we have truth and expression. Okay, so I feel like when it comes to this connection, it's teaching them how to be more truthful in their expression. I feel like they're having a lot of regrets for maybe not being as expressive with you before, particularly in the areas of how much the connection means to them, or just how much of the twin flame experiences or synchronicities that they end up having over you. I feel like they also keep that hidden, so it's very easy for you to turn your back on this masculine because one of their biggest regrets is not telling you that almost fell out of my lap, the depths of how it is they feel. And I feel like when there's moments of separation, there's nothing really left for the feminine to hang on to or hold on to. So they might be really wanting to reach you to express a lot of that truth about how it is they feel and how it is they felt. Okay, but I feel like they can't do that right now because there's no way to reach you, and because they may be worried about who it is you're with because they haven't expressed that truth, right? And I do get this strong feeling of they're worried that there's nothing for you to hold on to. There's no words, there's no feeling, there's no emotion because they might have held that back. Okay, they might have wore a mask when it came to expressing their truth about how it is they feel. It's like both of you have your back turned towards one another, but not the connection. Like, that's what I'm feeling. It's like you have your back turned to one another in the physical, but like you're very deep in thought over one another. I feel like the energy could be chaotic right now, a sense of missing one another heavily, but just not coming forward and knowing how to say it. okay? Particularly from the masculines. They miss you so bad. I feel like it hurts. And what's driving them insane is that they may not have a way of reaching you to express this to you. It's kind of like a waiting thing. They have to wait until you're open again. That might look like unblocking them, and believe me, they do check every single day if you've unblocked them or not, okay? I feel like the moment they see that happen, it's like a shift in the energy. I feel like a lot of your masculines could be waiting around for that. That's why when we started off with the Hermit energy, he's holding the candle here with the flame out. So it's like you two cannot really pick up on one another's energy right now. Not that you can't, I feel like maybe your masculines want to and they can't. I feel like a lot of the divine feminines, you do have your back turned. Okay, what made you turn your back on the masculines? Okay, what kind of truth weren't they expressing? Okay, I feel like it's way too many cards, so I'm gonna put them back. Okay, what about the masculines? Has your back turned, divine feminine? Okay, so we have Ace, we have Earth. Okay, so this could be an amplified message for those of you who are Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but we do have the energy of Ace there. Okay, so it could be hesitating to create a new beginning here. You could be the Earth sign. Take it how it resonates, guys. It might be specific there for you, but let's clarify it. Okay, universe, can we continue to clarify without the signs? Okay, what about the masculine has the feminine's back turned? Okay, I'm drawn to the change and courage card. And we also have the sun energy as well coming face up along with avoidance. Okay, I'll put these back as they came face down. Because sun card is strength card, masculine card. There was some kind of change involved, and I feel like it took courage to experience that change, okay, for the masculines. I'm getting just like being out and about in the open with this connection. I feel like that's what the masculines needed to have courage over, because I'm seeing the avoidance card, and what I'm getting to, even with the expression on her face, like I feel like this is how your masculines remember you. Like the last feeling or memory that they have of you is just walking away. Okay, something about avoiding feeling empowered over this connection. And when we have the feminine's energy, we have hidden coming out. I'm getting messages around many of you having your back turned to the masculines because this connection was never able to grow. Something very secretive about this masculine's attraction to you, but keeping it hidden and wearing a mask, it didn't help. I feel like eventually, if that flame goes out, so does their vitality. It's like they're left end up thinking about you or wanting to manifest you back into their life either way. Okay, even if they chose a different path to go, maybe a karmic situation, I feel like for a lot of you, that's that choice that they made to go back to a karmic situation. It's like for the millionth time, I feel like a lot of your masculines are still seeing the same patterns occur with this person. And I feel like they're having many experiences where the universe is shouting at them that there needs to be a change within this karmic situation. It's either you live with the frustration or you make a change, or you have the courage to make a change. So I feel like that's where many of your masculines are at. It's like they went out of their way to hide the connection with you, yet I feel like the biggest knife to the heart is that they don't even feel genuine with the person that they're with. And that's the biggest, double-edged sword on this journey, is that they hide this connection with you, something that they truly feel in their heart space. Okay, that is right. It's like the true love. Yet they're in a situation where they're now stuck with someone who, yes, it can be out and about in the open, but there's no emotion there. There's no real love. It just feels like someone that you're with to pass the time. I feel like that is what many of your masculines have been experiencing as kind of like the last karmic blow, if or blow up. It's like one too many cycles. It's like, maybe, like my dad always tells me, like, there's certain kinds of people in the world who will, it's like they make a mistake once and they learn, and then there's people who Or sorry, no, there's people who just know and they won't make a mistake. Like just looking at fire, for example, some people can tell it's hot, I'm not going to do that. Then there's some people who might have to get burned to learn, it's fire, it looks interesting, let me still test it out. And then there's some people who will continue to burn and burn and burn. And I feel like your masculines are at that point where it's like burning and burning and burning, but now it's getting to that point where it's frustrating. It's like settling into a decision you've made, realizing that you're just not happy. I feel like many masculines feel like they're not living up to their highest potential. Like even their energy, their vitality, their sensuality, their sexuality, all of those things I feel are very stagnant right now. Okay, like if your masculines are in these karmic situations, because there's no passion, or there's a lack of passion, I feel like they could also be having a hard time expressing their sexuality. It's like very dormant. I feel like their sensual energy is not being utilized enough or the way that they want to. Okay, and you seem to be the only one that's able to get this reaction out of them. All right. How is your masculine feeling in the heart space here for you? What are they hiding? What are they not saying? How are they feeling for you specifically, Divine Feminine? Okay, so they're wanting to express their love. Okay, I'm getting this like pacing back and forth energy because just hearing your voice or just communicating with you, that alone will give this masculine the fuel, enough fuel to get it started, if you guys know what I mean. Okay, that's what I'm getting out of this. Okay, they might want you to express your love, or again throw them some kind of hint, or just they want the energy to shift. That's what I'm getting. They want your heart to be open again. The message here says go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Okay, so they could be waiting around for some kind of clue or hint or something from you to say I'm open again to communication. Or again, they might be the ones guided to make that romantic gesture and just reach out. They might end up doing that from a place of just feeling impulsive or feeling frustrated. Like if your masculines really miss you a lot, let's say they might sit down and have a drink or two or three even, that I'm hearing that decision to do that will then end up making them impulsive to just reach out and message you. Okay, how else are they feeling in their heart space? How else are they feeling for the Divine Feminines? Okay, so we have free yourself, okay? It's time to take back control of your life. Yeah, definitely here with the change and courage card pairing up together, so free yourself. Again, the reason why many of you may have your back turned is because your masculines continue to stay stuck in a world where they're not really able to truthfully express themselves. I feel like if that's the case, you're walking away from that. It's too much of a heavy burden to carry, Divine Feminine. You're not willing to be hidden. It's not, a normal interaction for you with this Divine Masculine, and I feel like that's been a huge lesson for the both of you when it comes to kind of going off in your separate directions. Okay, but I feel like a lot of your masculines are like, wait, hold on, please don't go anywhere. I'm learning. I'm learning to express myself truthfully. Okay, let's get some tarot cards on it here. Let's see what the masculine's best course of action is when it comes to this frustration that they're dealing with. Are they going to reach out? What are they going to do? What areas of their lives are they focused on right now when it comes to the twin flame connection? What's going on with the Divine Masculine's best course of action? Feeling like the Five of Pentacles there is wanting to slide out, but let's see. Let's have the cards come out on their own. What's going on with the Divine Masculine's universe? What is their best course of action? Alright, there we go. Okay, so Queen of Wands energy. Okay, so that is about patience, having patience about your goals, your next moves. again, having to follow your intuition. Maybe the masculines might be having to pay extra attention to following their intuition here. Okay, they're really trying to feel you out, Divine Feminine. I feel like your energy is affecting many, many areas of their lives, especially the direction that they're wanting to go in. Because the look on her face as well just kind of indicates too that it's tough to get through to you. So if they are going to reach out, there's definitely got to be some kind of patience here behind it, because Queen energy is patience. Wands energy in itself is just being confident. Maybe they want that connection back with you where it's romantic again. The flame has gone out is what I feel, and that's been your masculine's biggest regret, because I feel like they think that they let that happen by maybe juggling too many decisions. Okay, and then we have the Magician energy coming out again. This has been coming up a lot, okay, because we have free yourself too. A lot of your masculines might be in this place of wanting to take back control of their life in some way, shape, or form so that they can be more decisive. This has a lot to do with you avoiding them, and the reason you're avoiding them is because you don't want to be hidden. Okay, and it's really affecting them in the sense where it's like, okay, out of the Hermit energy and into this creative energy. Okay, so don't be surprised if many of your masculines here are trying to reach out, and I feel like some of the decisions that they're going to be making is to actually bring this out into like the public eye, for example. Okay, if many of you have encountered your masculines but you guys haven't actually done things like been on a date, because the intensity of the connection just feels like a lot of the aspects of the journey have been very secretive. It's been very hidden. It's been very push and pull. One minute you exist, the next minute you don't. I feel like a lot of your masculines are like, at this point they just want to see you. They don't even care about anything else other than just coming to you and seeing you. Okay, so yeah, we'll definitely see what the energy unfolds like in future readings, but for now, I feel like your masculines have something up their sleeve when it comes to communicating with somebody whose back is toward them, okay? Even though your back is to them, they're going to start getting creative on ways to help you open up your heart again, okay? Making that romantic gesture. All right, that's what I have for you guys for this one. You guys take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.